Guys, this is your very last chance to own a brand new construction home in probably the best, most robust master plan community that's ever been built here in Houston, Texas. The finishes in this home are killer. First thing I notice is just how bold Highland Homes went with the color palette in here. These are the last 3 homes that they have for sale, but look at the wood trees. Look, you got golf cart parking right over here. Quite literally, endless possibilities when it comes to shopping, and they're not done building either. This is my favorite master plan community, and we have been in all of them. And we're gonna show you your truly last call opportunities with 3 of the last 4 builders here in Woodforest. We're here in Montgomery, Texas, and quite literally, look around. They're pouring the driveways on the last homes here in this community. This community has been being developed for over 10 years, and time again, it's consistently ranked at the top of everybody's favorite picks. It's got everything you would want in a master plan community and then more. It's got an 18-hole private golf course, which most master plan communities don't have. It's got one of the best shopping centers called Pine Market that's got everything you would possibly need, just a golf cart ride away. In fact, they even sell golf carts at Pine Market. And they even have one of the elementary schools that's just walking distance from these last available homes. And quite literally, I mean it when I say it's the last call, to the point where the model homes we're showing you today, you can actually purchase. They are for sale, and we're gonna hit you with pricing as we walk out of every single one of the homes that we tour today. And the last builder we're gonna show you has a product we've never featured on our channel. Stick around because it's one of the coolest opportunities that I've seen here in Woodforest. But first, we're gonna go inside and we're gonna look at the last remaining homes that Perry has to offer. Let's go check it out. Now, not only is this Perry's 50-foot model home, but this floor plan hits home because it is my mother's home. I sold her this exact floor plan 6 years ago in another Johnson community where I live. And so this is where I literally spend my family dinners. So I can definitely give you this home tour with my eyes closed. So right up here at the front of the home, you've got a home office. We converted it, or my mother did, to do a kids playroom setup. So if you've got little kiddos, this is definitely a good flex space for this. But if you are working from home, working remote these days, this is gonna just give you that great office setup with, you know, pretty view out to the front yard, double doors, you can close them up, and then really tall ceilings. In fact, in here, just in the model home, since this one's for sale, I'll point out some of the extra features we're gonna show you, but you've got built-in speakers all throughout this home. Now, once this model gets converted and they are ready to sell it, which they're coming close to it, they're going to close this in. So this has been used as the kind of office area for the salespeople, but everyone's asked on our videos before, they're like, where's the driveway? Where are the garages? Well, that's what they were doing next door. They were pouring the driveway for one of the model homes. So they'll come in, they'll reconvert this back into a traditional garage, and then it will look nice and normal. So over here, you've got your first of 4 bedrooms in this home, and this is a full ensuite. So you've got a shower in here, huge walk-in closet, and then pretty spacious room. You've got a queen size bed in here with room for 2 nightstands. So it's not tight at all, tall 10-foot ceilings. And then really this bathroom is got some nicer finishes to it. So definitely the biggest secondary closet in the house. So if you've got in-laws or like an older kid, or you just want a good guest room, that's gonna be the best guest room for you. Now, the homes really start to open up here. Perry has, I think it's like 40 floor plans in every single one of their product series, but most of them are going to be 1-stories, and they're all gonna just be slight variations of one another. But I really like how open this floor plan is. You get this big open concept where you've got the informal dining, huge kitchen island, nice clean finishes, and you still have a gas fireplace over there in the corner. So starting here in the kitchen with this model, they were showing off, they got 2-tone cabinets, looks to be black if my eyes aren't tricking me. And then you've got kind of the off-white, I think it's alabaster, could be wrong there. Nice wrapped vent hood, really like the tile backsplash here. And then 5-burner gas cooktop. And guys, this is it. These are the last 3 homes that they have for sale other than the model home. We got pricing right here, and I'll run you through that as soon as we're walking over to our next builder. You got your trash pull out, your oversized farmhouse sink, stainless, and you've got a great sight line over to the TV that they've got mounted over the fireplace. So definitely kind of a great house for hosting. You can cook in the kitchen while people are in the living room or eating in the dining room, and you're all in one space together. Now, Perry is known, as I mentioned, for having all their floor plans check out this pantry. They have so many different floor plan options, and all of Perry's floor plans are pretty simple. They're square footages. So the square footages that they still have available are the 2504, and the name of that floor plan is the 2504. And they also have a 2845. So just to give you an idea of the size, this is a 50-foot product, and most of their 50-foot products are gonna be in that 2,000 to 3,000 square foot range. So you do have your kind of, I guess you'd say, appliance locker set up over here. You've got your oven with your microwave, and then the storage does go all the way up to the ceiling in this section. But what Perry does a great job of is giving you that extra counter space, that extra storage, and they're bringing in a lot of natural light with these windows over here. So coffee bar setup, Keurig. I appreciate when they offer drawers as well as cabinets. It just gives you better storage overall, in my opinion. As far as getting out to the backyard, you've got kind of a direct walkway over here, which opens up the living room to not be one of those pass-through living rooms. You can come over here, really got plenty of space. I mean, you could certainly fit more than one sofa in here, maybe throw those chairs over there and seat, 8, 10 people with ease, and then that fireplace is gonna be nice. But I wanna get you guys out back. It's a windy day, bear with us, but you don't get these kind of views. Now, obviously there's some other houses with this specific model, but look at the wood trees. I mean, look at the tree line over there. You've got tons of established pine trees. So that is why they call it Woodforest. They couldn't have named it any better. Now this home's got the full white painted brick that goes all the way around. This is gonna be your game day setup. They're just ready for you to mount your TV. And this patio is at least 10, I'm gonna say almost 12 feet out. So you get a lot of shade cover, plenty of room for a full dining set. And then this isn't common, but since they are selling the model, you could get you an extra paver setup. Now, as far as room for a pool, this wouldn't be the best house to do it or the best lot, but when you've got a pool as nice as what Woodforest has here in the community, in fact, multiple pools, in fact, I think they got like 3 pools now that I think about it, and they should open up here just in the next month or two here in the spring, and they're usually open through to early fall. Now, this master bedroom is off of the back of the home. It's got great views of the backyard, getting a lot of natural light in. But you can tell by how they staged this, how much room you have to work with in this bedroom. You've got the 10-foot ceiling, so that's obviously gonna make it feel big. But this is a king bed, a full seating area, a coffee table, and then a full-size dresser, and it still doesn't feel crammed at all. So a lot of room to work with in here. One thing Perry does that I wanna point out that not all the builders do is they've got a lot of these kind of angled ceilings. What they're doing is they're maximizing the amount of square footage they can get on these lots. And so the roof line is actually right there. So that's the edge of the house. And so they're just trying to get you a little bit wider. And so they're taking that roof line in just a little bit. So if you're ever wondering why they've got those kicked up, it's really to just give you as much space in the home as possible. And speaking of space, their bathroom configurations are great with Perry. They're not those narrow galley bathrooms. They really use a sizable area to accommodate you. They've got 2 vanities that are completely separated with all the built-ins. And sometimes when they give you those dinky little vanities just like this, what you'll notice is you don't have all the side storage. So you really need the extra counter space, not just to set your things on the counter, but to have drawers underneath, because they're always just gonna run the plumbing under here. Now, I love that they've got 3 frost glass windows. You can light these things up, but nothing's better than natural light, especially when you're getting ready. Now, as opposed to a lot of the builders we're seeing these days that do the freestanding tubs, Perry completely cases theirs in. Kind of gives you an extra area to, sit down, maybe set your shampoo bottles up there. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it here. And then they've got extra storage over here with this linen closet. Let's see how far back it goes. Not too far, but that's all you need to be able to throw your towels, almost like a medicine cabinet as well. You've got your toilet room here. Please note, don't actually use this bathroom until you buy this home. What is that? You break it, you buy it? So, oh, and looky here, Keith. Look at what we've got. Not only do they have my bench for me, they got a loofah. Oh man, you just come in here, have a rough day, you're out filming YouTube videos for your favorite people. You're just ready to just scrub off the day, you know what I'm saying? Take a deep breath, get back up, go out there and do what you gotta do. Make stuff happen. So that's what we're doing for you guys. Here we go, we've got one of your 2 closets. Decent closet space, but the fact that there's two, I think makes this a lot more usable. You've got your smart home set up in here. They've got the receiver. I had to turn that down so that the music wasn't too loud, but the music runs all through the home, which is great. You've got plenty of shelving for your shoes, and then good amount of hanging space. Set up a lot higher for like dresses, and then over here you've got a separate closet, so even more space. This one is kind of a different layout, but still plenty of hanging space. Overall, I would say between having that closet and this closet, I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. So I would definitely say it's not too small. One other thing I'll note as we walk through here is this is a huge piece of furniture. It takes up a good amount of space and it still doesn't feel crowded in here. So you've got this nice wide open walkway, and there's a whole other section of the house right off of the main kitchen area. You're gonna have your laundry room. They obviously have it set up for the office, but what is cool to show you is you could fit a full-size fridge over here with this plug. So you could have your washer and dryer, but if you wanted that beer fridge and you don't wanna walk all the way to the garage to crack a cold one, we got you covered. Here you go, you've got another one of your bedrooms. Full size, Keith? I always check with Keith on these. Full, not a queen. I should just learn. You would think I would know that, but so full size bed, decent, setup for nightstands. I like the neon. Tall ceilings, 10 foot. Once again, you're getting the kick up over here. Full size dresser fits. And then as far as closet space goes, better than most. I mean, most 2,500 square foot one stories are gonna cut you short on some of the closets, but that is a walk-in. Not much of a walk-in, but it is a walk-in. This is your downstairs. They don't have a half bath, so it's your full bath. So this is kind of that flex bathroom for both of these and also for your guests. And then over here, another full bed, easily could fit a queen, probably even a king, because they got a full-size desk in here. Now the lighting could be better. They don't really have the brightest bulbs in the world in here. You could also throw some canned lighting in, but closet, last but not least, still not tiny. So let's get you outside, and as we walk over to our next house, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much the remaining homes, and guys, once again, the last homes to buy in Woodforest, how much those cost. Now, that floor plan is the 2504, and not only are they selling this exact model, but they have two move-in ready 2504s, these signature kind of mid-size 4-bedroom homes. And both of them are in the mid to high 500s. In fact, they've got one for $562,000 and one for $568,000, but they've got one more home that's pretty unique. Typically, the move-in ready Perry homes are all 1-stories, but they have one that is a 2-story, completely move-in ready, and it's the last Perry 2-story that I believe we'll ever see here in Woodforest. And that one is listed right around $625,000. It's about 2,800 square feet, and that's it when it comes to 1- and 2-story Perry homes. But now we're gonna go check out Tri-Point Homes and show you their last remaining inventory, and then stick around. We got a little surprise for you here in just a minute. I told you my mom lives in a Perry, but my mother-in-law actually lives in a Tri-Point that I sold her. So we're gonna check out Tri-Points, but before we do, if you don't already know, my name's Kyler Ferris. I'm a real estate broker here in Houston. We run one of the biggest real estate teams here in Houston, and we make these videos just for you. So if you're thinking about moving to Houston, don't be shy. If you see something you like, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email, or the best thing you can do is actually fill out that survey link in the top comment down below. Fill it out completely, tell us what you're looking for, and a member of our team will reach out to you immediately. And really, we can start helping you guys make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Now let's get you inside and check out this Tri-Point. Tri-Point is gonna have a totally different vibe than what we just saw over at Perry, starting with the fact that this is a 2-story home. Check out this staircase. You've got this really nice, gorgeous staircase with the vinyl plank treads matching the floor. We don't see this very often, but it's nice. Gives it a nice, clean, and cohesive look. But this is a much larger home. We're at 3,158 square feet. You've got this gigantic kind of 2-story main living area. And my eyes are immediately drawn straight through to the backyard. You've got a great sight line from the front yard through these glass slider doors. And a lot of times we'll see these in the model home, and when we go look at inventory homes, they don't have all of these upgrades. But the cool part about today's video is we can sell you this exact model home today. We're gonna tell you the price of it as we head over to our next builder. But come on in here, you've got the kitchen set up. Tri-Point has just this kind of clean, sleek, very simple, modern color palette to it. They're very much like a kind of a California minimalist style builder. They've got clean color palettes, starting with these huge countertops, big kitchen island. I love that they've got kind of the subtle veining in their countertops over here. And then I'm a big fan of going with like a black appliance. We've got black stainless appliances. I believe this is the Cafe series, so these are pretty sweet. Now, the furniture will not convey with this home, so it's not selling fully furnished. Sometimes we'll sell model homes to clients and negotiate that furniture in, but that's not gonna be the case here. But I do like that they've got these built-ins wrapped all the way around the refrigerator. Gives it kind of a little bit more elevated feel than some other builders. Huge corner pantry, and then just what a statement piece. These things are sleek. I like these. Over here, 5-burner gas cooktop, kind of different colored backsplash that matches the appliances. So it kind of pulls it all together with your black cabinet hardware. And then they've got white cabinets on both sides, so they're not doing the two-tone thing. But I love the gray quartz sink. We have the white quartz sink, same sink by Blanco. Really like it with the black faucets. And this might even be, I could be wrong here. I nailed it. It's got the sensor. I'm always looking for this. We have this in our house. It's pretty cool. You're like washing your hands, boop, you can just turn it off. But a lot of people can't figure it out. So, and I look really dumb because I go over to other people's houses all the time and I'm like, and I think their stuff's broken. And I just realized I'm spoiled. So coming over here, you've got your dining area. They don't have a formal dining room because instead of a formal dining room, I prefer this. It's connected to the kitchen, and in that space where they normally do a dining room, they've got your home office. So you can close those doors up, get your work done, and it's really kind of nicely connected over to the living space. So this seats 6. You could definitely fit an 8-seater rectangular table here, or you could mix it up and go with a pretty good sized circle, but man, these kind of almost floor, like need a ceiling windows, bring in a lot of light. Really kind of opens this home up. And with this light vinyl plank colored flooring, it gives a pretty close to a real wood look vibe. But I want to get you in these sliders. So if I can unlock them. Come on out here. They've got the tile on the back patio. So instead of an unfinished concrete, they tiled it. They've got the same brick that I actually have at my house. And then they continued it out with the pavers. And because this model's for sale, you could have this exact backyard set up. Now it is so windy out, and these little trees look like fishing rods in the wind, but pine trees for the most part are pretty hardy, so you should be fine. Yeah, kind of a little seating area out here, makeshift fire pit area. They don't have anything permanent installed, but you do got the modern fan set up out here. And let me just tell you, it is springtime in Texas. It's gorgeous. It's probably my favorite time of year, but there is pollen everywhere. These high winds pick up, these pine trees dump the pollen, and I play golf and I'll come back from a round of golf and then my whole truck's just covered in yellow pollen. So it only lasts for about 2 or 3 weeks here, and then everything greens up and this place really comes to life, and everything here is green pretty much 9 months out of the year. Now, this is gonna be your living room setup. This is pretty much the only wall that it makes sense to have your TV, but you've got really good sight lines up to the upstairs. And then, as I mentioned, you've got that home office kind of centrally located over here, plenty of seating space, and then kind of this natural walkway that connects over here to the master bedroom. When you get into the master, it really opens up. Really tall ceilings. They go from 10 all the way up to 12-foot vaulted ceilings. And I love the beadboard. We put a bunch of beadboard in our house. And so a lot of times we'll show you the models and it doesn't convey over to those inventory homes. But if you want the beadboard, just buy this house. King bed, plenty of space, huge nightstands. And then you've got 8-foot doors with the black hardware. So gives you kind of a grand feel. Really tall ceilings in this bathroom. Probably some of the tallest ceilings we've seen in a while. Probably 13-foot ceilings, huge toilet area, no knee knocker right there. Plenty of room to close the door. And then you've got a big soaker tub, dual vanities with the recessed undermount sinks, black hardware. Whoop. Got your drain stops built in. You've got drawers, a lot of storage here. This is nice. Huge linen closet with linens in it. And then you've got your shower, no bench. You got a little nook though, so you can set all your shampoo down, and then that bathtub's kind of really recessed down lower. I think I like it versus it, being something you gotta really climb over. And then as far as closet space goes, pretty good. It's one closet, it's not two, but you got hanging space over here. And I like that they kind of, really, it would be more realistic if they did this, guys. Because let's be honest, At least in my marriage, this is gonna be my section, and this is gonna be her section. So plenty of space over here for you ladies, and then you guys, good luck fighting over this space right over here. Let's get you back out there and show you the rest of the house. Now, a lot of the smaller two-story homes don't really have much going on the first floor, but because we're up over that 3,000 square foot mark, not only do you have a huge living room and a downstairs bedroom, you're also gonna get this home office, which is pretty sizable. We've got Jan from TriPoint in there working right now, so we won't bug her. However, that could easily double as a playroom for the kids. And then you've got a huge laundry room that connects over to the garage. They did a good job of kind of utilizing the space underneath the staircase. And coming back over here, you even have kind of a little coat closet. So that, like as I mentioned, goes out to the garage. But you've got enough room for a full second bedroom here on the first floor. And it's a good sized bedroom, it's huge. You've got a full bed, you could definitely do a queen in here, walk-in closet. You got a huge nightstand over here, a lot of natural light, really tall windows. That's one thing TriPoint does a great job of. And then this is going to be a full bath. So there's not a half bath down here. This kind of doubles as what you would call the half bath. And then you've got your single front door with kind of the privacy glass. And that's it for the first floor. And then this beautiful staircase that takes you right on upstairs. And at the top of the stairs, they did a really great job of matching the flooring. It's just very seamless from the downstairs, going up the stair treads, all the way up to this massive living room. And check out the view. You got a huge, huge, huge open room with these tall 20-foot plus ceilings. Great size living room over here with a bonus room that I'm excited to show you. But first I want to show you in the bedroom. So you've got the two down and then you've got the two up. Very good amount of space in here. I think even though they're using twin beds, the fact that there's two and they're not crammed right next to each other should give you an idea of just how big these secondary bedrooms are and how big these closets are. Now this is where all your electronics are gonna come in through this conduit from outside, so your cable, all that cool stuff, your Wi-Fi. And then I like the color scheme in here. I like this color blue, but huge bedrooms. Up here, what do we got? Linen closet. So single vanity bathroom. Check out that wood look tile. It's really pretty close match to the flooring itself. And then coming on in here, I love the carpet. Nice kind of upgraded two-tone Berber carpet. And yeah, just a really big room overall. Full bed, full-size desk, good size walk-in closet. What do we got in here? Nice, we even have a crawl space for the attic. A little lock, you can keep the kids out. And last but not least, the living room here is bigger than most two-story living rooms. You got a landing area alone that looks the size of a lot of the smaller two-story homes. Plenty of space up here. I don't even know, this furniture probably isn't doing this room justice. You could definitely fit a big ping pong table or pool table, but then you can close these doors up and you've got a media room with huge ceilings, pre-wired for surround sound, fully painted. I mean, this thing is locked in and ready to go. I don't know the exact measurements you would need, but this is one of the first media rooms I've seen in a while where you might be able to get away with putting a golf simulator in here. And they even have the artwork for you. Check that out. They got the golf artwork up over here. So let's get you outside as we head over to our next builder. And first I want to tell you how much this home costs and tell you about the last remaining other 3 homes that TriPoint has that will be your last opportunity to ever buy a new home here in Woodforest. Okay, we were gonna cover price, but this is just probably way too loud. So let's hop in the truck. Let's head over to Pine Market and we'll go over pricing over there, and then we've got one more builder to show you. And I think we might be able to snag a golf cart along the way. TriPoint's got 4 homes available left, and their cheapest home is just over 2,550 square feet, and it's starting at $439,000, and that's turnkey, move-in ready. They've got 2 other floor plans that are in kind of the high 2,000 square feet, and then the model home itself has all the bells and whistles that you saw. It is currently listed for $640,000. It's over 3,100 square feet with that home office you saw with those gorgeous sliders and those really nice floors in a prime location, just walking distance from Stewart Elementary, just right around the corner. And I think there's even a little bit more wiggle room in the tank. Now we got one more builder to check out, but we're over here at Pine Market, which has quite literally endless possibilities when it comes to shopping, and they're not done building either. All of this is brand new retail. All of these leases aren't even filled out yet. And I thought, what better way to explore a golf cart family-friendly community than running over and grabbing a golf cart. So we got some friends over at Conroe Golf Cars. We're just gonna walk in and see if they'll let us borrow a golf cart. I love that they've switched over and gotten all the evolutions and stuff. How's it going? Good, man. Are you Charlie?
Excellent.
Have we met before? You look familiar. You play a lot of golf?
I lose a lot of golf balls.
Oh, there you go.
Say it that way.
Well, I heard we get to go golf cart shopping for a minute. So this is the easiest to get out the door, I'm guessing.
Easiest and well equipped. It's gonna ride
Cool.
really smooth. It's more of your neighborhood commuter.
All right, can we just drive it through the doors, or how's it work?
Just get
Cool.
the doors. I can pull it out, or if you want to pull
No, I'm gonna give it a shot.
it out, let's do it.
All right, we'll have her home by dark.
All right.
What time y'all closing up?
6 o'clock.
Oh, we'll be home well before then. And were you good on charge? We're at 65%. We'll be good. We're just going right across the street. And then what are y'all's normal hours?
10 to 6.
Every day of the week, or?
10 to 6 Tuesday through Friday. 10 to 4 on Saturday.
Okay, selling a bunch of carts.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, I see y'all I see y'all kind of switch the whole inventory to the kind of family-friendly evolution game for.
Yeah, we're limited on what we can have it here in inventory, and so we're just gearing it towards what the market wants.
Cool. Give the market what it wants. That's what we do in real estate. All right.
Golf carts, right?
Yeah, thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Let's go explore. Pine Market is pretty much centered around this grass turf area. It kind of has like a mini Market Street vibe. If you don't know what Market Street is, we're only like 15 minutes from the Woodlands, and the Woodlands is probably the biggest, most robust suburb here in Houston. So the Woodlands has all the high-end shopping, and this is probably the closest thing that resembles a Market Street. And as you can see here, they've gotten a lot of tenants, but there's still a lot of vacant spaces, and they're all filling in. We just grabbed tacos right over here at Grab and Go for lunch. That was really tasty. And after we show you the place, we should probably circle back and grab a drive-through coffee at Love. But you got Grab and Go, balanced foods. You can grab like meals to go, Anytime Fitness. And we just heard something interesting. The one thing that Woodforest has always lacked as a neighborhood amenity was a neighborhood gym. They've got an F45 up here, a bunch of other gyms. They've got like hot yoga studios. But I did hear that they're turning one of the community centers into a gym. But pause really quick. Check this place out. This is Harvest Market. It's essentially a massive Whole Foods. And look, you got golf cart parking right over here. So you got the golf cart parking, you can cruise up. We'll see families with their kids literally grabbing their groceries. And then I'm gonna hop out here. Keith, I told you not to buckle in, bud. Unbuckle, here we go. I gotta unbuckle you. Check this out. You can get your groceries in these golf carts, and look, you have a full trunk. And you can pop the whole trunk off of the golf cart and take it down to the beach, down to the river. I'm telling you, these are the sweetest golf carts in the world. They're gonna continue right along Fish Creek Thoroughfare to have a lot of more shopping. You've got medical centers going on over here, your car wash, you've got your gas station. That's one of the things that lacks in a lot of these areas is getting gas. You don't wanna run out right at home. Speaking of which, oh no, we're out of battery. I'm just kidding. We're good. All right, Wasabi Bistro, they have one of these at the front of my neighborhood too. So local restaurant, but they've got a couple locations, your men's salon, Adventure Kids. So they've got daycare right here in the community. Basically, it's a mini city. And you'll see here in a second, you'll see the population sign as we're driving in. I think there's like 13,000 people that live in Woodforest. Guys, this golf cart has a blinker too. Get my blinker on. So these are street legal. So you're probably wondering, is what I'm doing right now illegal? Pretty sure it's not. About 99% sure we're allowed to do this. We'll find out. But yeah, this is kind of the entrance to Woodforest, and you can see all of these killer trees over here. I mean, it's gorgeous throughout this community. It's got more trees than any other master plan community here in the Houston area. Aside from maybe the Woodlands, it's pretty similar. It pretty much touches the Woodlands. And this is all commercial development that they're still building out. Now, where we were overlooking at houses was really the last section other than what we're pulling up to right here. So check all these townhomes out. This is what we're showing you guys last. They're walking distance over to Pine Market. So if you're looking to downsize, but you want some high-end finishes, we're gonna have fun checking all of these out. And it's not just basic townhomes. They have so many different floor plans configurations, but the finishes in these are killer. and you can just golf cart or walk straight over to the grocery store or to the gym, or you could go into the neighborhood amenities. With the neighborhood amenities, you've got a pond over here, and a lot of these new, check these out. So a lot of these new patio homes, these home sites, are just gonna connect and give you views of this pond. And then you've got the walking trails that walk all throughout the community. So this is really the last enclave left, and it's one of our favorite builders, Highland Homes. We sell a ton of homes with Highland because when we show them to clients, they fall in love. They definitely have some of the best finishes and kind of detail work out of anything. And swivel around really quick, we've got 2 different series. You've got these guys right here with 3, and then you've got these 3 floor plans. So I'm gonna steal their parallel parking. Fun fact, by the way, the sticker on the back of this person's car, right here, it's River Plantation. That was my neighborhood growing up, so that's actually very weird and unplanned. So we're gonna show you our favorite floor plan in this product series, and then we're gonna hop up over to the Villa product series, which is a little bit larger townhomes, and walk you through our favorite floor plan. That one that we're gonna show you last, it has a bedroom downstairs. It's the only one of these that has that downstairs. So if you're older and you're worried about the stairs, but you still want a townhome, that's gonna be your best option. But these things are killer. Let's go look at them. I know what you're thinking. Townhomes are too small, right? Not the case here. And the finishes in this home are killer. As we walk in, the first thing I notice is just how bold Highland Homes went with the color palette in here, and I love it. I didn't think I'd like a powder blue cabinetry, but their designers crushed this and really showcased how nice townhomes could be. So if you are somebody that doesn't need a ton of square footage, but wants real wood floors, real plantation shutters, like vast tall ceilings, and really just putting square footage where it matters the most, then I think these are one of the most killer products we've seen in a long time here in Houston, because you're getting the best of both worlds. You get the lower price tag, you get one of the most convenient locations in Woodforest. I mean, you just saw how close it is to everything. And then this is the patio collection. So as we walk out from this to the villa, we're gonna show off these patios, and these patios are sweet. I mean, they're really cool, and they're really a great place to connect with your neighbors if you are kind of in a season of life where you don't need a ton of space, but you're wanting that camaraderie, because you can go out and literally hang out on your patios with your neighbors. We lived in a townhome as our first house ever, and it was great because it's a little bit more of a dense population. Everyone on our street was just so nice, and it's just, I don't know, I kind of miss it as I'm walking through that townhome lifestyle. Now, one thing super unique in here, other than the design and color scheme, is I've never seen a counter shaped like this, but I think I really love it. Having the semicircle, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 full bar stools that wrap all the way around. Yeah, I'm still can't get over the colors. So you've got 2 tones. You've got the powder blue lowers with the white uppers. You got the kind of brass gold pull tabs. And then these kitchen counters are really nice. I like the marbling in them. You've got a 4-burner gas Frigidaire cooktop. Kind of looks like Star Wars, pretty hardcore over here, not gonna lie. You got your vent hood. And then Highland took the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling, so you've got the decorative ones up there. Now, a lot of their model homes are gonna really kind of feature some of their higher end finishes, but a lot of their inventory homes out here, even if they don't have the real wood floors, they've got a luxury vinyl plank that looks just like these flooring. So very impressed with the finishes. You've got a good amount of pantry space for it being a townhome, good amount of counter space, good amount of cabinet space. You've got a single oven stacked kind of with your microwave. And then, yeah, lots and lots of storage. Stainless steel fridge, fits nicely. The flow makes a lot of sense. And then, as I mentioned, you know, good sized living room. And then this connects out to your patio. It's pretty loud out there, so we'll save that for the end. But you do have a door, so you don't just have to go through your front door. You can go through this and it opens up into the patio area. Now, you're gonna have a side patio, which is nice. So not only do you have your front patio, so we are on the end. So depending on which floor plan you pick will dictate where it's located at in these. So you've got some with rows of 3 homes, some with rows of 4 homes. So they're almost row homes essentially. They're townhomes, but they're like row homes. They're not standalone single family homes, by the way. Now you've got your kitchenette area over here, and they did a built-in with a cushion that they added so that you can really maximize this seating area with this table. Probably need to pull this over a little bit, but it's cute. It's really cute what they did. It's got there you go, like a Martha's Vineyard vibe or like a Hamptons. I've never been, but maybe if you buy one of these houses, I can go. So Over here, we've got the laundry room. Check out the powder room. It almost feels like a 50s bathhouse or something. I don't know, it's a cool vibe. And then taking these real wood treads all the way up the stairs. Now, this is right under 1,800 square feet. So all of the bedrooms and all of kind of the sleeping spaces are gonna be located up here on the second floor. I love the color of all of the wood tones in here. The hand railing really ties in nicely to the floors. So you do have a small living space upstairs. They set it up with a sofa and a TV, but I could see you just maybe throwing a Peloton up here, not really using it as a second living room. And then they did a lot of the shiplap all along here, which looks great. Now, as far as master bedrooms go, I think it's a good amount of square footage for a townhome. They've got the window bench too, which is a nice touch. And love the bed. So king size bed with massive nightstands, full size dresser, all fitting nicely in here. Wish we could brighten it up a little bit. I think we're not catching the sun because we're on this side of the townhome, but get ready for this. The finishes in this bathroom are as nice as it gets for even $1 million home, much less a townhome. So love all the different tiles and textures and colors, what they did with all of this blue. Really liking the undermount sinks in here with these pull tabs, lots of storage. And right where you're standing is a massive closet. Check this thing out. So they took the time and money to put real wood floors in here, and you've got a window bringing a lot of natural light, good hanging space, upgraded metal rails instead of wood rails. So a lot of storage, and then killer soaking freestanding tub, like just very substantial. They took the tile all the way up the wall, a lot of candle lighting. They even have a speaker in here, play with the surround sound. And then you got a walk-in shower, no bench. Hey guys, what's going on? So you got the window, toilet room right over there. A little bit of a knee knocker. Woo, that was loud. I guess you have automatic closing shower doors. And then up over here through this main area, you've got a little linen closet. And then you've got your two other bedrooms. What I really like here is the fact that there's some separation. So yes, these two bedrooms will share a wall. So if you got little kids, that is a factor. There are some floor plans that don't share that. But a full-size bed with plenty of space. You got two windows. So the fact that this is kind of an end unit is good because it shows like how the light can get in on some of these townhomes. Now, all of these are built between neighbors, almost like two separate homes that just happen to be connected. So they have a full firewall in between all of them. And there's a second HOA on these townhomes. So not only do you get access to everything Woodforest has to offer, but you're also going to get common area maintenance. So they're gonna do your lawn for you. And pretty good sized closets too, overall. So a lot of good storage. They're building a lot of these. They have about 60 townhomes left before Woodforest is completely done, with a lot of floor plans to work through. So as we walk next door, I'll tell you exactly what this floor plan costs, because they have some of them for sale right now. And then we'll see if you like this one better, or if you like the one where the bedroom's downstairs. Now, this is the patio I was telling you about. This is not the front door, because this is the patio series. And the floor plan we just showed you is the Ansley floor plan. They've got a lot of different floor plans. This one is 1,795 square feet. So the front door is gonna be right over here. You got these gorgeous pavers. And this guy over here on that Bobcat is going to town, because this section is coming along really nicely. Now, they have multiple Ansleys available right now, the least expensive of which is listed at $415,000. Now, it's probably not going to have the wood floors, but if you wanted to build one and pick everything out, that is gonna be an option for you. And even the most expensive Ansley is right around $440,000. Now, they're gonna have the Berkeley floor plan and the Casey floor plan over in this patio series. And what defines the patio series are gonna be the wrought iron patios over here. So they did this whole patio series over where it views out to the lake. And then the Villa series has some slightly larger options too, one of which is going to have the downstairs single bedroom. So you've got the Dorset, the Chatham, I don't know, we'll ask Highland. But the one we're gonna check out is the Bolton. The Bolton has that downstairs one bedroom, but as you can see, they've got completely different aesthetics, but overall, I really kind of like their vibe, and it's very Highland-esque. This looks just like one of their single-family homes looks like in Dallas for $1 million. So they're definitely not stripping any features out of these townhomes. They're just giving you a different option right here in Woodforest. Welcome inside the Bolton floor plan. Now, I have to say, between the two, my favorite is gonna be this one, and I'll show you why here in a second, but let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite at the end of today's tour and which one you would buy. But the reason that I like this one is it feels nice and open. You still have the 2-story ceilings you had over at the other home. Now you don't have the whole wall taken up with the doors out to the patio, so you can use it as a seating wall. You still have the plantation shutters, and check this out, these go all the way up to the ceiling. So they're bringing in as much light in here as possible, but I really like the color scheme that they did in here. They still have some of the blues from the other house, but they went with a darker real wood floor that doesn't even match the stair treads. It's kind of a different earth tones. And we'll start up here at the front. You've got your single door with your huge kind of glass paneling here, and then the laundry is right up front. But they kept the baby blue walls, but they've got 10-foot ceilings. You've got your smart home, everything's run into here. But Highland just does a great job with all of the finish work. So you'll see even the tile work is kind of upgraded from what you would expect. And got a linen closet over here in the laundry. And then I think there's even more storage right underneath this staircase. So you got the dormer windows up top, the built-in speakers, super modern fan. But check out this geometry, it kind of matches. You've got these kind of subtle Highland, I don't know, kind of feminine qualities, the rounding. And then really pretty how they always do this millwork in their homes. They're always adding wood paneling. In fact, our home, we got the inspiration to do a lot of the millwork in our personal house from Highland Homes. But I love how open this is. You've got the round kitchen island here too. Once again, a shape I've never seen before, but it feels like pretty much as big as some of these 50-foot single family homes in the living areas. They don't have a fridge in this home, but this is where it would go. In this home, they took the cabinets all the way up too. Got the fridge over here. What's behind door number 1? So we've got pantry that goes all the way back. And then this must connect out through to the garage. Take a little peek. Okay, check this out. So this is the floor plan that I thought. So in order to get one, hold on, you gotta wait. So in order to get a bedroom on the first floor, which is right over here, which this is why this is my favorite floor plan, they did something unique. All of the other floor plans have a 2-car garage where you've got side by side. This is a 2-car tandem. So essentially it's just over 1 car's wide, but it's twice as deep. And then it's got a little bump out. So you've got room over here for a garage fridge. You've got 10-foot ceilings in here. And then you've got an 8-foot garage door. Most garage doors are 7 feet, so you could fit a lifted truck in here, and it's long enough too. So if you drive a big F-250 like I do, this is gonna be the house for you. You got plugs in here. I don't know what's going on, an access panel. So I just think that's super cool, and it's gonna make a lot of sense as to why they have the single, because it runs all the way down the side of this house. Now right here, got your farmhouse sink. I like that from the kitchen, you can still see the TV as well. So the layout does make sense. 2-tone cabinets going on in here. You got the white uppers with the kind of dark, kind of rich mahogany to reference one of my favorite movies. We've got a cooktop over here with 4 burners, gas, and then the drawers down here. Now this is the same cabinet company at my house. They're pretty good. It's Chesmar cabinets. We haven't had too many issues. I think if you put too much weight in any drawers, you're gonna have issues, but I'm happy with them. You do have a side patio on this one. So even though it's not a patio series, you're still getting a patio. So it comes right off of the main living area. On a day like today, man, it is pretty out here. So you got a little bit of a side yard. They did a little paver section here. Little place to sit. So now as far as dining goes, you can fit 6 people comfortably. I like that they did the full dining setup here, even though they have the cushion along the window. The other one, it didn't make too much sense to me to use it as the actual seating area. So here you've got 6 full chairs, but this is where this house shines in my opinion. Bringing in these windows, as much light as you can. You've got your powder room here. So you have a half bath, but this is the master on the first floor. And look at these ceilings. This is just straight out of their, Highland $1 million homes, where you've got the big kind of vaulted cathedral style ceilings with the beams, king size bed, this big slider barn door. Check this out, nice and smooth. I love it. Get the windows on both sides, very clean, crisp, easy orientation to understand where to put your furniture. A little bit more of a galley bathroom, but it makes sense. So you have a shower room here. No, you don't have a deep soaker tub, but here you go, Keith, hop on in, meet you on the other side. So, I mean, this is, you got 1, you got 2, you got 3, you got 4. So I think you're covering all of your bases for getting cleaned off in this house. And then as far as tile finishes go, it's not too white. They've got a bunch of, you know, kind of cool copper and gold rust color coming through. You got your toilet in here, and then closet space is pretty good size. So even though it's a galley closet, it's pretty long, lots of hanging space. You got the metal rods. So overall, I like this floor plan because it very much lives like a one-story home. Come here really quick. I want you to see, you can see almost all the way to the front door, right over there. So now you can see why I like this one so much. Now let's get you upstairs, show you those other bedrooms, and see if you like this one better than the other. Now, at the top of the stairs, you got a really cool view that kind of spills over down below. Once again, going back to these rounded edges I like, and then you have wood floors up here too. Now this is just the model, but it's nice. You do have more of a secondary living space upstairs. Now noise-wise, it's still gonna spill over, but I'd say this is about the minimum size you would need for me to say, hey, this is a living room. You can get a sofa up here, you can sit down and watch your TV, and then look at this. They've got this pass-through to let light in, but I don't know, maybe you could do something cool for the kiddos up there if they're old enough. Throw a ladder on there, turn it into like a little fort. I know that's all I would be thinking about as a kid. Now, you got 2 more bedrooms up here. They do share a wall, but they're very spacious. They've got this one set up as an office with plenty of hanging space and nice window. Pretty tall, actually goes all the way up to the ceiling. So, why the long face? And then over here, this one's set up more as a bedroom. So full-size bed. So 2 bedrooms. Now here you've got a full walk-in closet compared to next door. So you're gonna get a little bit more space out of that. And then coming down this hallway, you've got your linen closet, and then your bathroom. It's got dual vanities with plenty of drawers down the side for storage, which is clutch. You definitely wanna take notes of that. And then your kind of shower tub combo. So it gets a little tight in here when you try to fit 2 people. But overall, I like this floor plan a lot. They have a lot of different floor plans here, guys. As you saw as we pulled up to these homes, you've got multiple in the Villa series, multiple in the Patio series. All in total, they're gonna have right around 90 plus homes in this section, and then that's it for Woodforest. They've got about 60 to go. They've got a lot of really good move-in ready options. We work really closely with Highland. In fact, I think one of our agents sold 3 homes with them just this past weekend. That's how much you guys love Highland homes. So I'm gonna get you outside. I'm gonna walk you through pricing on the villas. Now, the Villa series has a wide variety of different floor plans, the Bolton being over 1,800 square feet with that bedroom on the first floor. Now, the difference between the Bolton and the Ansley that we showed you is they don't have any of the Boltons currently move-in ready. So as far as pricing goes, we can just get you the base pricing, but realistically, if you went to the design center and built one of these, you would end up somewhere in the mid to high $400,000 price range. So if you've got a budget just over 400, going all the way up into those mid 5s, and you want a nicer townhome, these are definitely gonna be your best and last option to get something new here in Woodforest. Now, even though I've told you that these are the last new options here in Woodforest, one thing I do wanna point out is this is a massive established community, and there are tons of good resale opportunities out here as well. In fact, maybe a year ago, we filmed the largest home in Woodforest on our channel, and it is right on the golf course. It was the owner of the golf course's house, and it was immaculate. So there's some really big homes out here. In fact, Highland's parent company, or I guess Highland's step-up product, Huntington Homes, which is owned by Highland, they had a model in Noble Green, which is a section of Woodforest that we've covered for you before, that has these really gorgeous, 65 to 80 foot lots with 4,000 to 5,000 square foot homes on the golf course, over $1 million with more modern color palettes. And then you've just got your more traditional builders that have been building out here for a long time. So that is really why I love Woodforest. I don't live here specifically because I'm from Conroe and I want to live close to the freeway just for my job and where my company's located. But if you're looking to move from out of state and you don't really have roots planted here yet, let me tell you what's different about Woodforest today than what it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have wanted to live out here because it was far away from everything, but everything is right at your doorstep now with Pine Market. And as this development wraps up, if you look on a map, all of the new developments are actually pushing further out past Magnolia. So As Johnson closes the doors on Woodforest, they have a brand new project that just kicked off that we're heavily involved in called Creston out off 1486. You've got another one called Colton. You've got another one right down the street called Texas Two-Step. And these are all videos we're gonna be bringing you here in the near future. But basically, if you want something in Woodforest, be sure to check out this video to learn more about the neighborhood. And as always, if you're thinking about moving to Houston or have any questions, we are the best team to help you. So don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you guys make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.